I'm Doug.
And I'm Jennifer.
And we're from Piney Flats, Tennessee.
And we want to thank you for
watching
watching
the
the Matt Dollar Show.
Hi, today on the Matt Dollar Show, I'd like to welcome everyone to Cooper's Gem Mine, located at 1136 Big Hollow Road, Blumpville, Tennessee. I'd like for you to take this exciting journey with me to see what's found right here in the Appalachian Mountains. But here I am sitting with Mr. John Lawson. He's 86 years old, and he actually built this place for his daughter Amy. So tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I first built it for my wife at a rustic shop. She had crafts in it, and whenever she retired, my daughter turned it into a gem mine. She went over in North Carolina somewhere and saw some of these mines, and she decided she wanted one. And me and her husband built the flumes and got the gem mine set up out here and turned the rustic shop into the gem mine shop.
How long did it take you to do this?
To build this, it took, I guess it took about 2 months.
Really? To build the building here? What about the flues and everything?
Yeah, it took about 4 weeks to build all that and get it up.
And did you build that from scratch, or did you have anything to go by?
No, I didn't have nothing to go by. I just built it the way I thought it would.
You're just a genius, huh? You're like me.
Yeah.
You build anything, huh?
And the fella over where I worked, he gave me some chestnut oak logs, and he went out in the woods and cut them, and took his tractor and hauled them in, put them on his truck, and give me his truck and hauled them over here. And I saw them and made the shingles.
Yeah, that's what Amy was saying the other day, that you had even made
those. Now those would have lasted 100 years if I'd have cut them thick enough, but my logs was running short, and I had to cut them a little thinner. And they've been on there, 30 years or longer?
Built 84.
At least a day or so, huh?
Yeah. And they're about to wear out now. Yeah, they're getting off the thin.
40 years.
And coming off.
Was there anything that you'd like to say to the people on TV about coming down here? What it means to you?
Oh, yeah, it means a lot. Yeah. All these kids comes in here. I built a little train, and I'd haul those kids over in the barnyard. And the groups that come in with the school, and they really enjoyed that.
Oh, I bet.
Some of them just wanted to ride over and over and over. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I was real pleased with it.
Well, me and my wife Rhonda's going to come back up here and do some metal detecting.
Yeah.
And when we do, will you give us a ride on your golf cart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll get some lemonade, ride the golf cart, and we'll have a good old time, won't we?
We will.
Hi, my name's Amy Cooper. My husband and I, Johnny Cooper, we own Cooper's Gem Mine in Blumpville, Tennessee. 27 years ago, Johnny and I got married. We went on a road trip through North Carolina. We visited a gem mine, and when we was at the gem mine, I was there playing all day, and he kept saying, "Come on, Amy, I want to go to get a big bucket of chicken." And I said, "I don't want to leave. I want to keep playing in the rocks." And he said, "No." He said, "We got to go." And I said, "Honey, when we get home, will you build me one of these in the backyard so I can play?" And he laughed in my face. But anyways, we left, and he got his chicken, and we come back home and we were flat broke. We didn't even have 50 cents to buy a can of soda out of a pop machine at that time. And anyways, that we got back in July, and for my birthday in September, my husband drew up this very crude plan of some flumes and gave it to me for my birthday. And we discussed it with John and Barbara Lawson, and who is my parents, and they agreed that we could open up our gem mine. And we've been putting a lot of sweat and tears and hard work into it for 27 years. And to us, all of the people that come and visit is the true treasures.
Now all of this you see up here on the wall was used at one time. Now all the little rings was used to make horses' harness, bridle, and they got the singletry that they used to pull with, and ice tongs they used to carry ice when they didn't have no refrigerator.
What about that bicycle up there?
That bicycle belonged to my youngest sister, and it's about, she had it about 60 some years right here.
Well, that's an old one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that gas tank and stuff it's on.
Yeah, and these right here is log dogs. You pull logs with them. You can pull 2 logs with that.
That thing with the hooks?
Yeah.
You know what I thought that was? Remember when the Three Stooges had those blocks of ice?
Yeah.
That's what that looks like.
Yeah, they drive that in a log and hook the horses to it. And that little green thing there is a brick carrier. You carry brick with it.
And what about that hook hanging right there? Is that an ice tong?
That's the ice tongs there.
So that's what the Three Stooges killed each other with.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that now.
That's a piece of a disc tire right there on that bicycle.
But this is just part of the exciting things you'll see
And
here.
this little rim right here, that come off the hub of a wagon. And the kids back then, when they'd find one of those, they'd make a little wire click like that, and they'd lay it down and roll it. They called it a click and a wheel.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
Kaylee, Sophia, girls, you all get to go dig for some gems and some dirt. Are you all ready?
Yes.
All right, now we've got different size buckets. We got a 2-gallon bucket. It's called a Rockhound bucket, or we have a 2-quart bucket that's called a Pebble Pup bucket. Which one do you all want, girls?
The big one.
The big one? Oh, of course. All right, let's go.
So here is some of the awesome structures that they have here. And one thing in particular I would like to point out is the Tommyhawk throw, which you will see Matt Dollar expertly throw a Tommyhawk on here shortly.
Run and get Renee and tell her to do the front of it.
Anything to do Michelle.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a frog down there.
He's there now. We saw that.
Right in the center of the screen.
Yeah, there he is. Got a green head.
I'm going to try to go down there and catch it. So tell me what's going on here.
Okay, these people have just purchased a bucket, and they're sitting down to start the process to sift out the dirt. The little wooden box with the screen in the bottom is called a sieve. And they will put 1 to 2 scoops of dirt in that sifter, set it down in the water, wash it out, and whatever they find, they get to take home with them.
They get to keep it, huh?
Yes. And I can already see a bunch of things in that one right there. There's some pyrite, fool's gold. There's some quartz. There's jasper.
Bet to lose your treasure there, dude.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
My name's Zach.
And Zach, are you hoping to find anything good today?
Yes, I am.
Whatever that is.
So what do you think about Cooper's Gem Mine here? It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's hard to find things like this in New York.
So you're from New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she gets a lot of visitors from a lot of different places.
Yep. It's very interesting.
We are with Kaylee and Sophia. What do you guys think about this place?
Awesome.
It's awesome.
All right, girls, what you do, you just scoop some dirt out, put it in your sifter, and wash it out. When you wash it out, that's called sluicing. And then you just pull it up out of the water and look through it, and whatever rocks you find that you like, you want to keep.
Are those
But
yours?
what you're
What you
really
got,
looking
Sophia?
for is rocks with color.
Show Daddy what you got. And she found all of those.
Ta-da!
At 2 p.m., we began to jump.
A bit about what you're doing right now.
I'm doing what they call an upset on a Tommy Hawk, where you take the blade. This started off being a railroad spike. You take it, turn it over, and you beat it down to it's 4.5 inches long.
Get a shot of that thing, and that thing's really monstrous hot, huh?
It's getting there, yes, sir.
So here shortly, after we look at the mine here, you're going to teach me how to throw a Tommy Hawk, right?
I will, yes, sir.
I'm with Johnny, and he's going to show me a few of the steps here in making a Tommy Hawk.
Okay, you notice we got a coal forge here. We put wood in it, get the coal burning. You got to crank it to make it keep the metal going, keep it hot down in there. It blows air up from the bottom, makes the coal get red cinder hot in the center. It gets about 1700 degrees in it as you crank on it. When you get it to the right temperature, you pull it out. You got to use a set of tongs to pull it out with. And when we pull it out, most time this one probably won't be as red as I like, but usually it's real nice and
And
red.
what is this, a railroad spike?
This was what they call a hard tooth off of a farm equipment.
Okay.
They dug it down in the ground to plow the ground up with. It's a real good steel. And you, once it gets hot enough, we'll take it and we'll cut this center out. I showed y'all where I was upsetting it earlier. We'll cut this center out of it, and we'll let me reach over here and get another tool so I can show you the process of this. Once we get that center cut with the there's the one I want, the hot chisel. This is called a hot chisel. We'll drive that down through the holes there. It cuts. Then we use this one to spread it a little bit.
Right there where those holes
Right
were.
where the holes are. That's the center of that Tommy Hawk.
Okay. That's where the handle will
That's
go.
where the handle will go. And then we'll use what we call a teardrop drift on it. And notice it looks kind of like a teardrop. Well, I beat this one up a little bit. It used to look like a nice teardrop. And once you get that hole spread with this one, you set it over this hardy hole here, and you drive this one down through it until it gets to where you want it. We usually drive it down to this mark right here.
And that will make the right size handle.
For my handles, yes, sir.
Correct.
And now we got the handle hole cut here. We're going to finish this blade off a little bit more. It's not quite finished where I want it. flip it over a little bit.
And this is the same way they used to do it, right?
Same way they used to.
And where did you learn this trade?
Through a church organization. We have a program called Royal Rangers. After you get so far advancement in it, you move up to Frontier Camping Fellowship, and everything you do in it's 1850 and back. So I picked up blacksmithing. My son picked up leathersmith. So I started doing it. He fell in love with it, so we've been doing it the last 20 years now.
So this is basically a finished Tommy Hawk head?
It is finished now, except for sharpening it on up to make it where to cut.
And once you sharpen it, how do you attach it to a handle?
Like I said earlier, we use a teardrop.
And that was this thing here when you was driving it through there to make the right size, right?
This is teardrop drift. Drive it through till it gets to the size you want. Once it's at the size you want, like I said, it's on my mark there.
Yeah, you've got a marker there.
Once it's through, you pop it off. You slide it down in the handle. And you just tap it a few times and let it seat down in there. And it's ready to be thrown. This is our Tommy Hawks we throw here, and this one I'm going to teach Elvis to throw today. This one here is called a fur trader hawk. It's more what the fur traders of this area would use. This one is more of a western Tommy Hawk. Notice it's a little bit slimmer on the blade on the back compared to the fur traders. Okay, Elvis, we're going to be throwing Tommy Hawks today. We're going to throw at the bullseye. Hopefully you're going to get a bullseye here. We're going to take about 6 paces from this target, and you're going to turn and chunk that like you're Daniel Boone. Now you got to take 6 paces. Okay, so I take 6 paces, right? Yeah, you should end up pretty close where I was, about my height. Right here. That's your mark. That's my mark. What I do is I take a half step back. Half step back to allow for your step forward, right? Yep. And when you step back into that row, your foot should line back up to your line.
So what I need to do is, when I step up to that line, that's when I do it.
Just like that one.
Oh! Oh! That's the king of rock and roll does things.
Oh, yeah. Nice one. Yeah. Got the power of it. Oh, he got it.
And that's how it's done.
Still stuck.
So Renee, tell me what you just won competition.
I won Tomahawk for, I went to trail camp and I won a Tomahawk because I beat 70 boys in a Tomahawk throw and a knife throw. I got 2 knives and a Tomahawk, which I won.
And is this the Tomahawk that you won?
No.
But what are these right here? Tell me about these.
Okay, those are also Tomahawks. Those are the ones that we throw here. We also threw them at trail camp. And those are the ones I won with. And this is the one I won.
Man, that is really nice. I bet you're proud.
Yeah, I am. And then I won 2 knives.
Good deal.
I would. You was the founder of it. They just want to take it over from you.
Now the fossil that you're looking at now, this is sandworms. And in the sandworms, you have to have salt water. And this specific specimen came off of a mountainside in Rogersville, Tennessee. So does that really mean that the world was covered with water at one
It
time?
had to be. It kind of shows that there was a great flood.
Right. So this is proof because the sandworms has to have massive amounts of sand and salt water.
Just point to me there and show me some of the actual worms. So they
You can
know what you're
see
looking at.
the length of them in the.
This rock franklinite is from Franklin, New Jersey. It was mined back in the Civil War era. We call it kryptonite, and I'll show you why. You see it's an ugly black and white color now. Let's turn the light off, put some black light on it.
And it glows.
And it glows. I got a smaller piece here that glows a little bit better.
Superman would go nuts.
That's Superman's kryptonite there.
This is super colorful. This rock, this is called peacock ore.
And it is the color of a peacock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got that.
And this
rainbow.
is all the emeralds and stuff you have for sale here?
Yes, sir. We've got the gypsum rosettes that form in nature like little roses. We got amazonite, tourmaline. Now, tourmaline, the true color is a green. And you can always identify it by the celery markings, the lines in it.
Do you have what they consider fool's gold?
Yes, it's right here.
That looks like pirate's gold.
Yep.
Oh, there's fool's gold. That is awesome. If I found that in a cave,
Yeah.
I would go crazy, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, there's.
If I didn't know. Let's see that. That's awesome. That's beautiful.
Here's some crystal points. And these things right now, people are putting them in bottled water. Some of these are $300 to $1,500 a piece.
Man.
Is that not insanity?
What is this right here? Amethyst?
That's amethyst. Yep. And one of its cousins is the rose quartz. The pink.
Very pretty. What else do we have here? What is that right there?
Honestly, I don't know.
Dinosaur poop, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can call it
Now
that.
these are the geodes like you gave me the other day,
Yeah,
right?
they're also referred to as thunder eggs.
Hey, Johnny. Okay, he's gone. We'll edit it out here. Can you break one of these for us? Or
Yeah.
do you have one that we can break?
Yeah. And this one right here is already a little bit open.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can
there
see.
You go. Let's just get it inside of it there.
See down in it?
So that's something someone could buy and actually explore themselves to see what's in it, right?
Right. We recommend that you break it in a sock because if you break it in a sock, the pieces can't come back and fly and hit you in the face.
Yeah, and I bet they would be sharp, huh?
Oh,
and what is
yeah.
this right here?
That is agate. That is polished agate.
And how do they polish this? Do you know?
They cut it in slabs and they use a mineral solution to make it shiny. So here's some of the quartz points.
So Jim, what do you think about this, brother?
Very interesting. A lot of people need to come out here and see what we can't show on the half-hour show. I'll cut it. Let's redo it.
We're fine.
I'll pick
And what's his name was on was in
There we got full retail.
Oh, really? That's
good.
Oh, good.
Oh, was full or was empty?
No, then he just would turn it full a moldy cake.
Yeah. He doesn't have it.
Oh, good.
But he didn't want them. Yeah, you can say that.
Huh?
Still kind of wide in here, but now
That's cool.
is that what messed up?
Yep.
It's going out.
It's your birthday's coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, it came from Franklin, New Jersey. And that mine is closed and you can't, there's no more of it. So,
Yeah, well, you
and we
got
bought the last 355 pounds of it. That's on the market.
Jim, what do you think about this today?
I think this is amazing. It's an awesome place, and folks need to come on out here. We're in the gift shop now, like you've been showing some of the, excuse me, Amy, rocks. Is that okay to call them rocks?
Rocks, minerals,
Hey,
gems.
whatever, but the place is just full of them. Here, all kinds of rocks. And then, of course, you've seen where we've been out with all of the other things here at Cooper's Gem Mine in Blumpville. So come on out and be a part of it, folks. You'll enjoy it. What, Amy, you're open 11 till 5?
11 to 5, Monday through Friday, 12 to 5 Saturday, closed on Sundays.
All right, so there you are. It's a place to come and be. Nice summer weather. Bring the kids, everybody. Come on out and be with us at Cooper's Gem Mine.
John Lawson at Cooper's Gem Mine. Come on down and gym with us.